Yo, what's going on, and welcome back to some more Lies of P. In the last one, we finished up the Lorenzini arcade. Um, and also before that, you could see that our character is looking a little bit different. We started to maybe become a real boy. I'm not exactly
I'll use my power.
sure where we're going with that, but that would be the most logical thing to expect. How close are we to a level up? Not that far away. We're just gonna pop some stuff to get to that level up. We need 7,200-ish. So, what do we have? 48? What size are some of these? 1,000. Use 2 of these. Oh, I could have used 3 of those instead. And then 1 of these. Wait, was that enough? I don't remember the exact amount. Does it not show in this game? Guess not.
I'll use my power.
Okay, it was enough. What are we going for here? I'm thinking another point in strength. I'm just gonna call it strength right now. Motivity. Oh, whoops. No, I think I mean, I would like to get our health higher, and I would like to get our stamina higher. I even would like to get our capacity higher, but I think we'd get the most benefit out of a little bit more damage right now. Maybe even try and get this to 30, but I feel like I want to get vitality and vigor up to like 25 if I'm going to 30. And I still don't know how close we are to the end of the game. The golden coin fruit tree could probably wait till the end of the episode. And we are currently in the Grand Exhibition Gallery. We haven't explored here at all yet. Well, I say that. We opened that door that's right next to the Stargazer and figured out that it goes to the front of the building. But other than that, we don't really know what's going on in this area. We saw an angry guy off in the distance. So we'll probably go and mess with him real quick. And then I would be expecting to hopefully find the boss in this episode. But we will see. Oh, I didn't even notice we could interact with this. Puppets of the future, the iron giants that will lead us into a new era. So obviously we fought a puppet of the future in the Vanini factory. What do we got going on here? It looks like a shortcut over there. Probably no reason to even go over there yet because I don't see anything that we could do. There's a big guy hiding right there. See, I'm not even going to bother going over there right now until we get said shortcut. That's interesting that you could see that item, but you can't get to it. There's usually a reason for that. They're trying to, like, bait you into doing something stupid. So we will not do something. That's the angry guy that I was talking about. He's got, like, freaking drills on his shoulders. Okay, how do we get in here? Oh, it's not actually as much of a trap as I thought it would be. Oh, whoops. Didn't realize we were already on the grinder. Usually I'm just like default on my healing. It might have changed because I just started up the game. What do we got here? Something on the desk. Crescent moonstone. Okay, hello. Who built you? Who builds something like this? This had to be built by puppets, right? There's no way humans built this and were like, surely this won't turn on us. Oh, this guy has break. Okay. He staggers after 2 hits with our weapon, so he's not that bad. He gave nothing? He must have like a random drop that's pretty decent. Like he might drop some high-level moonstones or something. Or we're just gonna be seeing that guy like crazy here in a minute, and then I'm gonna be sad. No enemies. Ah, half moonstone. Is that enough for a level up? It is, because we did that quest with the lady and the wine. Gave us another one, so we do have enough to level up our weapon. I think we'll continue exploring a little bit now. I don't want to go back immediately. This is not the Saintus statue, right? We are looking for the Saintus statue in the Grand Exhibition. But I have a feeling it's not going to be as easy as just it's out in the middle of a random hallway. Probably going to be in an important place. It's weird that that guy's body doesn't despawn. Makes me think he might like come back online or something. Also, why is it like, I guess the Grand Exhibition, they were just kind of setting it up and it's just like a temporary event. It's not like a permanent place, so that's why all the things are still covered and stuff is packed up. Oh, this room looks annoying. And there's another one of those shield dudes from earlier in the game. Oh, you throw lightning blitz. Joyful. This area is going to be annoying. I don't know how far the shield guy is going to come up, but if we want the best chance, we probably shouldn't fight all these things at the same time. Oh, okay. Cool it there. Oh! You actually reached me. Calm down there, Sparky. Okay, this guy, not that bad if you just kind of do charged heavies from far away. Might be harder for... Well, the reason that this guy's harder than the other guys is because you can't really circle around him. I could just... I'm gonna do this. I couldn't dodge. That's so annoying. Oh, that was interesting. So the only time that those go off immediately is when they reach their maximum range. So I guess we were like slightly out of range. So now would be a really good time to have that ability where we get some Legion back on enemy kill. Because now I have no more Falcon Eyes, and if we have anything else like this that we need to deal with. So this looks like... Could create a shortcut, yeah, okay. If we could somehow lower that. I see you. You're gonna be annoying in the future, I can already tell. But hopefully you don't attack me right now. So we're gonna be going up in those rafters, huh? Okay, we got butterfly. Where are you at? There. So I've noticed that the butterflies are different colors. I actually haven't paid enough attention to know what the colors mean. Seeing that, purple might be like cranks and stuff. Red seems to have been... oh, here's that shortcut. Red seems to have been upgrade stones, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, good. Do I just run for the shortcut? It seems like a run for the shortcut angle. This could be death, though, for just grabbing this. Oh, we got past him. Okay. So now we have that, we can get back here real quick. No problem. Ooh. How far are you going? Not that far. This guy's tough. Oh, wow, I did not get out of range, huh? That's bad. Strength amulet. Okay. We could guess what that's gonna do. Poor motivity. How much damage are we talking? Can I character info? It's only 18 damage. I mean, it's pretty good. I feel like just extra ergo right now is probably better while we're just exploring. But that's definitely something to consider in boss fights. If we don't want to use the other amulet that we have on Perfect Guard. That's just like a consistent damage up. So is this all that's here? Quartz. Okay, we should definitely go. I was just talking about we should get the Legion upgrade. I'm thinking now is a good time to just go back. Let me real quick look up here again. What direction we're actually going. Okay, so we're just going up there. There shouldn't be any enemies that we've already killed blocking us from getting here, except maybe this guy, but I kind of doubt this guy will respawn. So using that quartz, and now would be a good time. I heard something. I think I saw someone do it, so I'm pretty sure it's true. But if you remember really early in the game, I messed up. Oh, really? You're unaggroed, right? I messed up our... what's it called? The P organ. That's what it's called. I was like, P heart? No, that's not right. Even though I think it is your heart. But I messed up the P organ pretty bad by putting a whole bunch of single quartzes into different slots. Because I didn't realize that you could switch over, like you can only put one offensive one on a single node. And I didn't realize that there were like defensive and utility and stuff like that. So I just put one offensive one in every single node. But the good thing is, pet the cat real quick. The good thing is, I'm pretty sure if I now fill up those nodes with a second thing, it will count towards our progress of getting to the next phase. Which if I remember correctly, the current phase that we're on not only requires 3 quartz to make a single upgrade, but it also kind of sucks. Like, all the upgrades are not very good. So here, you can see we have no progress. These little circles are the progress towards the next phase. We have no progress towards phase 4. But we can see the phase 3 upgrades are... The gold coin fruit gets more stuff. So far, we don't even know what we're doing with those. Besides, I don't like the cube anyways. So unless the thing at the Saintus statue is really good, this doesn't seem relevant, and we have a lot of them saved up already. Add an extra belt slot seems just horribly useless. I get where it's going, but like, I would just take stuff like the lantern off if I wanted that. Pulse cell recovery is probably the only one that's decent here. And then we have cube uses, which, like I said, I don't even like the cube to begin with. Then here we got extra pulse cell. And we got the guard regain, which is probably my favorite. But the ones that we've already put points into, like, I can't be like, oh, I'd rather just switch over to this because I can't respec right now. I think maybe the goddess statue will let us respec, but we'll have to see. But anyways, I should choose one of these because I can just get an upgrade for putting the 1 quartz in here, right? And it should give me progress towards phase 4, which we can't see the phase 4 stuff, so we don't know how good that is. But I should either choose increase the staggerable window or extra pulse cell. I think extra pulse cell might just be it, just to make it easier to explore and stuff. But let's check. I could put higher level ones. I can even put level 3 things in here. Now that's something. Okay, we're gonna have to do some reading real quick then. Obviously we can't put it in an offensive one, but I'd like to read the level 3 offensive ones. Condensed Legion Arm Attack. Okay, this is okay. It'll work for the first 2 shots of Falcon Eyes. Increases the duration of effect-based Fable Arts. We don't do that, so that's not. Perfect Guard is obviously very good. Destruction on Perfect Guard. Very good for boss fights. So that's definitely probably the best one here. Charge Stagger. Enhances the stagger attack of charge attacks. We actually do that quite a bit. So that's actually pretty good. I think the Perfect Guard might be a little bit better. But this one's good in both boss fights and utility, whereas I don't Perfect Guard that much when we're just walking around exploring. Anyways, moving on to survival. Special resistance. I'm not that worried about ailments. Number of pulse cells is interesting, but we're just about to get 1 pulse cell from putting this node in, so I don't know if I want 2 pulse cells right now. Lowers guard regain reduction. I saw someone talking about like how stupidly this is worded. So you're telling me it lowers the regain reduction. It's like a double negative, right? Essentially what I think it does is guard regain is when you block a hit. You like can get a certain amount of that health back. But it's not 100% of the health. Although it seems like it's been 100% of the health. That's the part I'm confused about. It looks like you could get 100% of the health back. So I'm not actually sure what this means. Because I would have thought that it would bring it closer to getting 100% back. But that seems to not be the case. So I'm not exactly sure what that means. Lower damage when discharged, so you just take less damage when you have no pulse cells. I feel like that's not very good. Usually things that just lower your damage in these games are worth less than other things. Here, utility-wise, we could also look at the top ones. I forgot that we could kind of do these. Charge Legion when eliminating enemy is what I was talking about we might want to get here. But what are the new ones? Lowers weapon durability consumption when weight increases. So as you're heavier, you consume less durability. That's kind of weird. Because I don't know that we actually want to be, like, I kind of like being in the medium weight class. So I don't want to go up, so I don't actually know how good that is if we stay in the medium weight class. Uses wish stones quickly. Okay, that would probably make the cube a little bit better, because right now I think the huge disadvantage to the cube is it takes 4,000 years. Charge Fable when reviving. Interesting, but doesn't matter that much for us because we don't really use Fable. If we did use it, this would be really good for boss fights, but we are using the amulet where we get damage for not using our Fable. So I tend to always have my Fable, and since you pick up your Fable when you pick up your Ergo, this is not that useful for us because in boss fights you're guaranteed to always get your Ergo back, as long as you just pick it up outside the boss door. Naturally recovers durability of inactive weapons. We don't use 2 weapons, so that's not going to be useful for us. I don't... Really, the only thing I think is good in here is increase the duration of that. Reduces item prices. I don't really care about that. You could just farm Ergo. I feel like we don't want a permanent upgrade that's like, oh, just you spend a little bit less money. Like, I don't care. I could go farm money. That's not the problem. I want to make my character better. Don't want that. Increase max gold coin. I mean, you can mitigate this by just checking the gold coin tree more often, so I think that's not it. Increases ergo from eliminating enemies. Where was the other one of those? Okay, we already had level 1. So honestly, I don't want any of these except maybe level 2 of that. Charging Legion, I think, is maybe at the top of my list. Yeah, I don't really want any of these. So I think Charge Legion's at the top of my list right now. This could also be okay, but... And then I think Charge Legion is where it's at. Like, these two are really good. I kind of like these, but Charge Legion is the only really good one that I'm seeing. Because that'll help us explore. So yeah, I think I'm going to grab Charge Legion here. So this will give us an extra pulse cell. It gives us 1 step towards phase 4, which I think it's weird that this counts, right? Because if you think about it, you get 1 step every single full node you fill. But this node only requires 2, whereas these nodes require 3. So it's kind of weird that the 2 nodes count for this. You get what I'm saying. But anyways. So we kind of spent a while talking about that, but hopefully you understand my thought process. While we're here, I see that we have a decent amount of ergo, so I am going to just pop some more stuff. Tell me how much I need real quick. I could get us probably an HP level is what I'm looking for, so we need 75, 74, 43, but more likely we'll just get to 75. This, I don't want to upgrade. Oh, we want to upgrade our weapon. Hold up. Don't want to forget that.
I know my way around.
That could be very valuable. So this is going to get us 15 more damage. That's a lot, right? That's 3 strength levels right now. So that's really expensive, though. Do I still want to grab a level up? I think I should. We need 4,000 ergo right here. But I have so much sitting around, right? Like, most people that I've seen kind of are just using this, which is fine, right? Like, you get free levels out of it. I tend to not use it that much. But I feel like situations like this where I'm just kind of sitting on a whole bunch of it and I'm like halfway to a level and I am using like less than 10% of the total that I have to get the level, it's probably worth it. Now, do I want the stamina? Do I want the health? I kind of want the health. I want to get to 25 HP. I think I'm going to go... I kind of like to do things incrementally, so we'll go like 22 vitality, 20 vigor, then 25 vitality, then like try and get to 25 vigor and 25 motivity around then. That's the pattern that we're looking for. Gold coin fruit tree still has half of its charge left. That's it's like once every 10 minutes, so that's 40 minutes. Episode's probably only gonna last about that long, so we'll grab it at the end. So we have an extra pulse cell. We now get Legion on kill. I saw someone with it, and it's like a small amount. It's like maybe 5% of your Legion bar. So I did have a good idea of what I was getting myself into. That's not a lot, but you kill a lot of enemies, right? So I can just kind of like use it. I think like the worst thing is to be fighting something that could make me struggle and be having full Legion at the same time. Like, why do I have full Legion if it could make my life easier, right? Okay, did you respawn? Doesn't look like it. where's that ladder at? Oh. Ladders take a second to respawn into the world when you get to the map for the first time. That's the one thing, like, I think this game is really good. Don't get me wrong. The one thing that I've noticed is when you first get to an area, after like loading or something, the enemies sometimes take a second to spawn in, and some weird stuff like that ladder didn't spawn in right away. That was kind of weird. But that could also be related to my computer, because we did have some issues with the game crashing early on. That was partially my computer, but I also partially blame it on the game because I don't crash playing other games. I hate you. Uh-oh. I hate everything. Okay, so I don't know if you noticed what happened there. I should have just shot one of them from across the way, right? Obviously, I did that completely wrong. But I ran up to that guy, hit him twice, then I got hit in the back by the other guy that staggered me out of my third hit that would have killed him. Then, because I got staggered kind of towards the wall, I then went for the third hit again. I hit the wall. Then he hit me with his melee attack. He does like this flurry of punches melee attack. I ran away. And then I tried to shoot the other guy with the falcon eyes, and then I got hit in the back, knocked out of that. It was just a bad situation all around. Okay, so we're just going to use our falcon eyes for this. There we go. Oh, no! I was trying to pick up the item. I'm stupid. That's fine. I don't know. I've been playing Risk of Rain. The new Risk of Rain Returns just came out, and Interact is X. I've been playing on controller.
But what are the monsters doing here?
Interesting. There's a lady down there, and we can drop down there. But yeah, Interact in that game is X, so in my head I was like, oh, pick up the item, or pick up your souls with X. Nope. So I could just drop down there right now and talk to her.
What's going on?
I think I want that, but the shortcut's not that good. Oh no, the shortcut is... Oh, there's a ladder here. Never mind, we're good. We want to do this. I didn't see this ladder. What's mad at me? I don't know. Let's talk to her.
What's going on? Don't come any closer. Oh. You're not one of them. Are you here to save me?
I don't know.
Those grand
Do you need
exhibition
saving?
jerks are not to be messed with. Especially after they took that drug.
What are we talking about?
Then there are those biological experiments. Ugh, how horrid. I can't reveal everything, but suffice it to say that I can escape on my own if you clear the way a bit. Please, wipe out all those mongrels.
Okay.
Please, wipe out. It'll be easier to breathe once that horrid Victor's been taken out. Once you're done, I'll see you at the hotel.
How do you know about the hotel? I didn't say anything about a hotel.
Please, it'll be easier to...
Okay. So I guess we'll see her at the hotel. You probably have to actually talk to her for her to go to the hotel, but I obviously don't want to go down there. I assume she doesn't mean kill those enemies down there, right? I would be really mad if that's what she meant. She said mongrels, and she also mentioned a guy named Victor specifically. So I feel like I don't have to go down there and kill those puppets. This is gonna be annoying. I can already tell. Can I get this without falling off the cliff, hopefully? Ooh, he dropped a dark one. And some electric blitz abrasive. Alright, well I did use a falconized shot there. I probably want to use another one right here. Oh. That's not good at all. You could probably guess that that's not what I meant to do, but the Falcon Eyes shot actually made me back up a little bit. I'm gonna try and get my Legion back. Yeah, so the Falcon Eyes shot made me back up a little bit, and I don't know if you saw, but I wasn't really on the platform anymore. Even though I was still running and rolling, my character was already off the platform, so I couldn't actually get back up. It's like my character was stuck on like a little slope, essentially. And there was no way for me to actually make it back up again. I did make an attempt. Okay, so I didn't quite get enough for a Legion, though. But he's weak. I was thinking if I could get him weak enough, I could do that. We already fought you. So how do I interact with this thing? Also, going for this shortcut seems like a pain. I feel like you'd have to come from that way. Because otherwise running through all those guys is going to be annoying. So I'm not seeing where to lower this. Maybe down this ladder here. Trying to figure out what else we got ahead of us. Oh, here's a shortcut. Maybe? This might just be the lowering thing. Oh, okay, this is the direction we're supposed to go. So, hold on. I need to figure out exactly the best way to get here. Because right now we got two paths that can get here, and both are very annoying. But I think there's a third path that I'm not considering. Which is, I think if we don't go up the second ladder... Yeah, okay, if we just go straight in here, then we get there right away. I want that guy to de-aggro real quick. Although he's not particularly cooperating. Could also be a good time to go back right now and get health. And more Legion charge. That's actually what I should do. That's the smart move, because we can get here without fighting a single enemy, right? Alrighty. Sorry, if it might be annoying how I explore areas. I just try to be like really thorough and make sure that I don't die. Because the best way to be thorough is to kill all the enemies and never die, right? If you die, you kind of mess up exploring everything because now there's enemies in your way and then you're trying to like dodge them. Do you come over here? I'm going up this ladder if you're gonna be ignorant. Hopefully that'll de-aggro him or something. The only reason I'm doing that is because I don't know what's in the next room. And I don't want him just walking up behind me while I'm fighting something else. Nothing here. Once we know what's in this next room, then I can run past him freely. It's not a good noise. Oh, mad clown puppets? Yeah, that guy's trying to figure out how to get through that door. You'd think that he'd have made some progress or dulled his blades, one of the two. Okay, what's going on? Circus ad. The man who stood at the pinnacle of life, Champion Victor, has returned. Okay, that's the guy that she was talking about, Belle. Do you remember the great wrestler Victor? The Hercules of Crot, the man who never backed down, even when pitted against a lion and a bear, the veteran warrior who painted the circus with your cheers and applause. Victor is coming back to us. Victor's incurable illness that came suddenly a few years ago saddened all Crot citizens. Everyone learned that he's human after all, and fate can't be avoided. But with the help of the alchemists and medical science, Champion Victor is back from the dead. Okay. The illness can't bother him anymore. The steel-like will and superhuman power that defied fate. The world's strongest man, Champion Victor, is coming back. So that must be the... Oh, she was talking about like some potion or some medicine or something that they took that made them all like crazy or something. His big return match is with none other than an automated puppet. This coming full moon, witness what's sure to be a legendary moment of the man who stood at the pinnacle of besting even a machine. Only a few spots left. Hurry and buy your tickets now. Okay. Not so confident that none of these are real. But we can't lock on to them. Obviously, we remember Mad Clown Puppet. Okay, so none of these could be hit, at least. That guy's definitely going to break through the door right when we get there. Of course, he's been here for weeks. Who knows how long he's been trying to get through that door. But the second we get here, he's going to make it through. Just you watch. There's a puppet over there that I'm pretty sure is going to come to life. Oh. Yep. That's not the puppet I was talking about. But... Ooh. This is also not the puppet I was talking about. And now that guy gets through the door. Oh. No! I can't get out of here. Oh, he let me out. You do another attack, huh? That's terrible news. Oh! I didn't think you could flip around that fast. Okay. Yeah, that looked really weird, right? He just kind of... I figured a drill attack like that, he would be really locked into going a certain direction. I'm so glad he let me out of this corner. This was literally unescapable. If he had just stood there, all he had to do was attack. I couldn't attack him because for some reason when you swing, your hand goes behind you, and that means you hit walls that are behind you. This is spooky. That guy's eyes are red. That's the puppet that I thought would wake up, but I no longer think so. Oh, of course. Okay. His moves are so weird. It also sucks that he applies brakes so easily. They're really trying to bait you. I guess they were trying to, like, make it seem like that puppet. I still think that puppet's gonna come to life. They're trying to make you think that it was safe to go for this chest. I did it again. It's okay, I guess. He's not gonna wake up, huh? I can't lock onto you, though. Oh, he just explodes. Okay. Shot put. I mean, there's something going on the other side of this door. There's a big guy over there. Although that could be the area that we were in before with one of these guys. I think it is. What are you doing? He's doing some weird dance moves. Okay, so this room's clear now. That was a lot, though, that we had to get through. I'm hoping for a shortcut now. Now I'm scared of every puppet exhibition or exhibit is the word I was looking for. Because now we know that some of them are alive. Which is weird. Why would they pretend? I didn't think they'd let me break that. Why would they pretend? Unless they're doing it on purpose. But why would they pretend to be an exhibit, right? Because the ones that they would put on exhibit probably just wouldn't be functional to begin with. Maybe. I don't know. If you had like a robot and you made like a lot of robots, and you were trying to show off the robot, would you bring an inoperable one to show off? Or would you just bring a normal one? I don't know. These guys must be the guys that are like jacked up on drugs. But you would probably just bring an operable one and just like turn it off, right? Cell phone or telephone call. I assume I could jump this. I don't see a shortcut. Well, we're gonna hope. So far, these have been pretty straightforward because there's like one ridiculous answer and then one pretty good answer. So it's like easier than a 50-50. But I do remember where the Trinity door is that we skipped. The problem is, I assume there's only 3 Trinity doors, but there could be more, right? So I don't know if I missed one of the phones.
Another fine day in the city of Krog, but I wonder, my friend, just where you've been? Ah. If your goal is to study the human condition, there's no better way than my riddle position. You know how it is. It's time for a quiz. Today's riddle might have you over the barrel. But get this one wrong and you will be in peril. So,
that's not good.
Answer correctly or tango with danger. But when you quiz with the king, danger's no stranger. Now, listen closely and heed the king's speech, or the answer to this one will stay out of reach. Think about this. Whatever it closed before it breaks.
An egg. I mean, you could use an egg, but who's using a non-broken egg for anything?
Correct! You were once such a fool, yet you've gotten so clever. I'm as happy as a parent. In this city, there are those who wish to crack the shell and be reborn. How about you? Can you awaken and break free of the shell that is your puppet's body?
Oh, he knows we're a puppet now?
Oh, it's a frightfully difficult question, huh? So, I'll reward you with a hint. At the Grand Exhibition, you now must behold all 10 fingertips of the Woman of Cold. Look close before she escapes your notice. Then I'm done with you. Mostly.
Behold the fingertips of the cold woman at the Grand Exhibition. Cold woman. I don't know if he's talking... Belle didn't look cold. She looked scared. Did we not get a key for that one? I don't think we got a Trinity key. The Trinity keys would be up here, right? So did I miss something, or can you only get into two of the Trinity rooms? Maybe there's another riddle somewhere, and that one was just kind of whatever. I want another shortcut. Ooh. Gotta fight one of these drugged up crazy people now. Oh. You saw me, huh? You have a gun? I thought you had a flamethrower, but that's okay, I guess. I have a gun. How do you like that? I probably could have killed him without my Falcon Eyes. But like I said, if I have full Falcon Eyes charge, I might as well use it. So I don't know. Is there anything bad about me breaking these? You can't break the empty ones, which is weird. Why make only the full ones breakable? Unless there's a reason behind it. I don't... The cold woman. Fingertips of the cold woman. I assume you're not talking about these people. This, I like how there's a reoccurring theme of the people with their arm that just fell off. Seems to happen a lot with people who get the petrification disease. Their arm just falls off. Okay, so we're here. Where does this lead? Cold woman. Are you cold? You don't look cold. You're not wearing any clothes. Although I can use this. Can't use this. I assume I'm supposed to orient you in a different way? Like this would make the most sense, right? This surely can't be what he was talking about, right? That was hardly even a puzzle. It is what he was talking about. Really? That was really what he was talking about? Like, I could have solved that without him even telling me about it, because all you have to do is press A twice and it auto-solves it. I mean, it's a lady with fingertips, but who's saying that she's cold? Like, she's got no clothes on. She was so cold, she'd put some clothes on. So I would like to go open that third Trinity door, but I want to continue just a little bit. I feel like there might be a use for the Trinity key here, but I'm not positive. We want a shortcut, but I don't know where to look for sure. I did not think you would see me like that. Alright, we're in a big room. I don't know which way to go. I hate you. That actually worked out for you. I can't believe your friend actually saved you. I can't believe they helped each other, honestly. I don't know if there's anything. Part of me just feels like I should smash all of these. Shark pipe. Okie dokie. I'm not seeing shortcuts, so it might just be keep going straight. These enemies aren't particularly difficult, which is nice. There's some creepy noises. Really creepy noise. Oh, okay. There's two ways. Where is this? Is this a shortcut? You need the Saintess of Mercy, what? Gallery key. Okay, try and keep that door in mind. This seems like a boss fight. Possibly. I give it a 50% chance to be a boss fight. It would be odd because it'd be the first boss fight where we didn't have to open a door to get into. So this must be the shortcut, I'm hoping. There's creepy noises here. Are you a puppet or what are you? You're a person, I think. I hate you. Okay. I should have just kept doing what I was doing. I decided to get creative. Didn't work. I don't know, that scream seemed to get rid of her stagger bar, but it could have just timed out, I'm not exactly sure. That just seemed like a normal enemy though, there wasn't anything special, so we can craft another Legion arm. So I'm seeing a whole lot of nothing here though, huh? No one knows when the inorganic cluster structure called Crowd sunk its roots into Krot. The first documented record is 600 years ago when there was a ground collapse in the west of Krot. People who collected the bodies of the farmers and mules who died found unknown minerals and ruins at the bottom of the pit, but they didn't know their value at the time. After alchemists of the Isle settled down, there's this devil's pit known as the Relic of Trismegistus was revealed to be an ergo mine of tremendous value. Until then, Crowd was deemed a mere stalagmite with ergo components, so it was nothing special. Unlike ergo, it doesn't have power. It's difficult to process and absorbs precious ergo spores, so it was more of a hassle. However, after the spread of the petrification disease, things suddenly changed when Crowd grew exceptionally or exponentially to be a threat to the foundation of the city. Even now, Crowd is growing. It's early to hypothesize, but I wonder if Crowd is some some mineral life that consumes ergo. How else can we explain that abnormal growth? Or a ruins defense device that reacts to anomalies, maybe? The ruins were veiled in secrecy for too long. We still don't know much about those cursed ruins. Crowd is growing. We need a solution. I feel like this story just keeps getting more and more complicated. So, there's nothing else up here, huh? Which is kind of so we can make another Legion arm. That's it. Man, we have not gotten a shortcut in so long. To get back here is a hassle. There's a lot of stuff in between us and here. A lot of annoying enemies. Well, this might not... It's a mini-boss. Oh, I could dodge out of using my Falcon Eyes? That's nice. Okay, it didn't work that time. Oh, that's a grab? I haven't even hit him since I activated my weapon. Okay, that's not great. Did I get at least one lightning blitz? Nope. Okay, we actually got him. He gets a Legion caliber. That guy was tough. Was that Victor? I feel like he would have had a boss bar if that was Victor. But maybe it was. It kind of looks like it could be Victor. I just find it weird that he didn't have like a name or something. So Victor's the guy holding Bell in place, supposedly. And he might be guarding something? Would have been really annoying to die to that guy because you have to run all that way to get back here. I'm surprised they're being so stingy with shortcuts in this area. Sorry, I don't know if there's an actual reason to breaking these, but I feel the compulsion to do so, like it might cause something if I break them all. I feel like it's the drug that these guys are hyped up on. Was this the beginning with the ladder? Yes. There's a shortcut. Sturdy Crot supply box. So that'll increase what we can buy from Hollandina. There's a boss. So I would like to explore real quick up here. There shouldn't be too many enemies if that's the boss right there. And then I kind of want to go back and open that Trinity. Oh, something was moving, but it was my sword coming through the wall. What's this? Crumpled Baptist's Doodle. Ergo hearts connect minds with wavelengths that transmit fullness where lies cannot exist. Is that the new true world or a forced prison? Maybe I won't be able to think free. Laughing in my head or running away. What? Okay, you're not alive. So was that Victor or not? I suppose once we get to the Stargazer, we'll probably be able to find out. This is definitely a boss fight. Oh, but there was that other door that we don't have the key for yet. And I don't think we got a key. Obviously not the Trinity key. It was a special key too, and it was for like a gallery room or something. So we're not gonna go there right now. We'll fight the boss next episode. You're gonna be a jerk, aren't you? Okay, I don't know if that guy's gonna come online and try and kill me, but... Surely he is, with an item just sitting in front of him like that. Or he'll explode like that other puppet. Ooh, an item. And we're literally right next to a Stargazer. What are you gonna do? Okay, that's a cool combo to kill him. We get the double Falconize into a heavy, that's an instant break. And I think we have enough ergo for another level up. If not, obviously I'll pop items for it, but I believe that we do. Okay, is there anything else over here? I don't think so. So, essentially, straight shot to the ladder. You will have to dodge those 3 enemies. I don't think that one guy will come online fast enough to bother you. Ooh, the gold coin tree is full. Really quick, before I leave this area, I want to go check on Belle. See if she's still here. Then we'll teleport. But I still want to get the Trinity key before I forget about it. So she was up, correct? Not gonna lie, these maps are kind of confusing. Like, they're very interconnected in the Dark Souls-y fashion, but they're kind of confusing. Like, I remember the factory was pretty confusing for me to remember all the directions. Can I shoot over this railing? Yes. Okay, she's still there, so I guess that probably wasn't Victor.
Please, wipe out. It'll be easier to breathe once that horrid Victor's been taken out. Once you're done...
Victor must be the boss then, because... I mean, that guy looked like he was, like, jacked up on something, but it must not be Victor. So, to the hotel. Got stuff for Puccinella. Or not Puccinella, Paulentina. I keep getting them confused. Why did both of their names have to start with P? The 2 butler puppets. At least I think it's for Palantina. Puccinella's stuff, I think Puccinella already has all his supplies. He just opens up more inventory as I do more favors for Vanini. Yeah, Palantina.
No matter what fate serving her, welcome to... This is a supply box, officially approved by the city of Krat. I shall open it and add it to the hotel shop. Many thanks, good sir. No matter what fate brings, serving her, welcome to...
Ooh, he sells a quartz. So, alchemical boosters. I don't know how to use these, right? Because we already have one, but I don't know how to use it. We could get 3 of these, which is not really relevant right now because we're not using a boss weapon. I really want the quartz because that will get me that other ability right now, which is probably worth it. I'll probably just pop Ergo to have enough to level up. I should change this now because we're about to fight a boss. Although that means I need to equip something lighter. Ooh, really? That's just like on the edge.
A great weapon called...
Okay, we might have something new with him once we kill this next boss.
People have no thanks for keeping.
We don't have enough to upgrade anything weapon-wise. Yeah, I don't get how to use the alchemical booster. I might be missing something, or maybe I need to get to the Saintus statue before I can use it. Or maybe, you know, there was that P-Organ ability to be able to speed up the gold coin fruit. Maybe that just gives you the ability to use the boosters. That would be a really weird mechanic, but...
Stalker, please. I might look urbane. I heard about a vendor who sells plant alchemy boosters. They might work on this tree.
But I have them. He said bring it to the tree. Oh! Wait, could I always do this? What do you mean? Where did all this stuff come from? Do you just have to talk to the tree when it specifically has 0 gold coins and you have to hit next instead of close? And then you got all these options to reset your stuff? Now would be a really good time to reset the P-Organ, huh? I think I could do it in a better order, and I could get some slightly better boosts. It cost me 4 gold for it. I'm gonna do that. Ooh, it lets me do it right here. Interesting. Okay, so I wanted this. Oh, but you have to start at phase 1. Okay, let's do this smart then. Last time we just had 4 of these, and I don't really want that. We don't do Fable attacks. Wait, enhance... Oh, Fatal. I like Fatal attacks having more damage. That one's good. Enhanced Charge Stagger. That one's pretty good as well. 3 of those are good. We don't do the other one. Enhanced Guard Regain Recovery. So that one's pretty good. Legion when eliminating is something that we had. And then we also had that. Increase Ergo upon eliminating enemy. Well, give me that. I want Stagger or fatal damage, because we're gonna do that once or twice on every single boss. And we do it on plenty of enemies, so that's always gonna be good. And then give me... I definitely want this guard regain recovery. Okay, now... Link dodge we definitely liked. So we'll get that one again. Go ahead, give me enhanced charge, stagger on attack. And then give me... this is not that useful for us, so I guess charge Legion. Okay, now let's go to phase 2. And the best ones, what we had was amulet slot and rising dodge. I kind of really like that one as well. That might be better than the pulse cell. Anyways, we definitely need this. Enhance weapon attack when durability is at maximum. No, that's not very good. I want destruction perfect guard. Enhanced pulse cell recovery is really good. Reduces stamina consumption from dash is really good. And then special grindstone effect is good. So then give me pulse cell recovery. And reduce consumption from dash. Okay, now we got phase 3, but we don't like anything in phase 3. We can get 2 more nodes right now. Stagger window we didn't have before. I kind of want this one and this. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter if we went with this. I assume they're both +1. But I kind of want this, because this gives us now... Or we retain... Maybe this doesn't work how I think it does. So when you guard and you get the regain active, it goes away if you get hit. This makes it so not all of it goes away. Which is probably worth it. I think that's just going to be useful in general. But now we're on to phase 3 stuff. Perfect guard destruction is just always going to be one of the best. But we got to remember you can't have 2 of the same type on a node. So I want to make sure that I split. If there's 2 in one that I want, that I split them up. What were the good ones? Nothing here. Nothing in green. Okay, so eliminating enemy, we could maybe just get both of those. I think attack is the one, because I kind of want stagger duration. And I want perfect guard destruction. Although this is also good. Okay, now we need... We don't want any of those. I guess this is... No, that's not that good. Attribute resistance is whatever. Charge attack stamina consumption could be okay. I mean, increased ergo upon eliminating enemy is kind of the thing that I said doesn't really make sense because you could just farm more ergo. But at the same time, not seeing that many things that I want besides like attack-based things, but I can't put that many attack-based things on. So I guess I'm looking at guard regain reduction. And I think it doesn't matter what level you get, you might as well just get the lowest level available to you. And then we'll go for the extra pulse cell. I want the increased stagger duration. I also want charge attack stagger. And then I guess it's just eliminate enemy. Is there really nothing better? Could get another pulse cell. Could be really good for boss fights to have another pulse cell. But now we know just for 4 gold coin fruits, we can just respec. I almost want to go another pulse cell. So I remember against the King of Puppets, I felt like we were low on pulse cells. Since then, we've gotten 2 more pulse cells. One, I think, for killing the King of Puppets, and one from this node. But if I got this, we'd have 3 more pulse cells than last time. Yeah, let's do extra pulse cells. That's gonna be interesting. And then what are the phase 4 things? Another amulet slot. That one's probably really valuable. Perfect guard cause stiffness. Breaks the enemy's stance. Okay, that's really good. What the heck? Increases special grindstone uses. Add another fable slot. So all 4 of these are amazing. Why is phase 3 just complete garbage and then phase 4 is like everything is literally amazing? That's crazy. I don't know how good, if this works against bosses. That could be insane. This is pretty good because you only get 1 use in a boss fight, but 2 uses in a boss fight could be big. This should just increase our damage if we have another Fable slot. We'll have to test that specifically. Because I don't know if we actually get more damage having 4 Fable slots rather than 3. And then an extra amulet is just going to be a damage up for us as long as we have the capacity to hold it. Oh, you could reset your level too. That's kind of cool. See, that's so weird, because next picks the fruit, but then if it has no fruit and you hit next, it goes to this. I don't know if it's always been like that, or if we just recently triggered that. I had no idea that that was like that. But maybe I was just being stupid and it was there the whole time. So, that kind of gets our P organ all set already. We used the new quartz that we got.
You don't remember much. You asked me about it.
So, I want to do a level up. Oh, because we need to re-equip Amulet, and I see that one of our Fable slots is also gone. Is there a way for me to test the damage? Because if I walk outside, I automatically get my Fable back. I would like to teleport here. This is a long episode because we kind of got that whole reset thing just thrown onto us. It's cool that we saw that, though. Like I said, I don't know when it became available. It could have just become available, like now, but I'm not sure. So I'm gonna test it by hitting some enemies. This is where we want to go for the Trinity Key, but I figure going this way, where the puppets kind of suck, could be a really easy way for me to do some damage tests real quick. $324. Why did that... Oh, because you were unaware before? $316. $344. $368. These damage numbers are not consistent. It just keeps going up every time I hit someone. So I want them to know that I'm there so I don't get extra damage from ambushing them. Oh, really? How much did I hit you for? 338. Oh. Okay, not while they're attacking. 323. 310. Why are the damage numbers so wildly different? I'm not doing... Like, if I was doing different moves, I would understand, but I'm just doing the same R1. Like, the first string of the R1. I'm not doing, like, the third string or the second string. It's all the first string. Okay, give me one of you. We almost have our Fable Bar charged. Okay, 324 is kind of consistent. $328. I don't know where to run. There we go. Okay. 307. It's like as they have less health. Do I have something that deals more damage the less health they have? I didn't think so. 374. Why? I think that was an ambush attack, maybe. Because she turned her back. 315. I should have waited so I could see another number. But, like, these numbers just seem random, right? Like, what the heck? Okay, we have our Fable Bar up now. If we were gonna do more damage, then it would be now. 375. But you're a different type of puppet, so I don't know what's up with you. 318. Okay, so when we just hit one of these guys raw at full health, it was 324, correct? 368. It must affect it, right? 346. Look, I don't know. One more. I want one more sample. $348. It's not consistent. 356. I don't know what to tell you. I think it's more. As our Fable, it could have been all scaling, like, linearly as we got more and more Fable. I thought it would only be, like, each segment you have charged increases your damage. It could have just been going up linearly, which is perfectly reasonable. But I think it was trending to more damage the more Fable bar we had. I felt like we were hitting low 300s before, and by the end we were consistently hitting mid to high 300s. So I'm gonna say that it does affect it. That is all anecdotal evidence that obviously the numbers didn't seem consistent for me to be able to tell you that for a fact, but that's how it goes sometimes. Alright, so Trinity door right here. So this is our third Trinity door. They pass through the door. It's time to understand the true meaning of the 3 pillars. Now, I don't really understand what's going on with these. They all have a different message. Performance of the day. The greatest singer in Krat has arrived. It's a shame she can't sing because her tongue was cut out. Okay, so if we remember, Adelina is like the star that everyone knows of. But her sister, Patricia, she said that her sister Patricia was actually a better singer than her. And that she caused an accident to take her voice away from her. I feel like tongue being cut out is a metaphor, though. Because when we met Patricia, she did not talk like a person who had her tongue cut out. She talked like a normal person. So it might be some other type of accident rather than like hiring a thug to cut her tongue out. Because that seems a little bit extreme and doesn't sound like an accident. But I don't know if there's more to that story either. Like, ooh. Like, I don't know if it's relevant for me to know any of that stuff. Like, it's lore, I guess, but is it important? I don't know. Because they're both dead now. And then this isn't really useful because you'd think that we could do something with this. But I don't think I have like an emote that makes any sense here. Check ground. No. The only other thing I could think of is like maybe Remembrance would do something, but that doesn't seem right. Alright, that didn't work. So, let's go back to the hotel. We want to get a level up. And we should use the next quartz. We can now do level 4. So essentially we got to level 4 as fast as possible, right? Because we didn't do any of the phase 3 ones, because those would have taken more quartz. And the level 4 ones seem way better. So it seems like to me you want to invest just 2 into 2 different phase 1 and 2 things, so then you can get to phase 4 faster.
Use my power.
And now we want to start working on the phase 4 ones, because those are going to be the most valuable. So we need 2,000. We really need 1,800, but... Oh, no, you go here. What do we got? If I do 3 of these and 1 of these... That's right. So this will leave us with 1. Oh, I was really confused. I was like, wait, how are we spending 77 when it costs 81? So another health. We have a 1 ergo. And we'll see this next boss next episode. This is going to be the longest episode just because we spent so much time doing random garbage, but... You know, the random garbage is necessary. Go put this quartz in. And we're also going to see there's going to be a whole new choices for us to make here. Now, which one do I want? Assuming that this works... This one's pretty valuable. Which one is the most valuable? I don't know if this works on bosses. If it does, this is the most valuable by far. But it doesn't show bosses in the pictures, right? It shows those, like, kind of big police baton dudes. Like the first guy that you fight, or the first big guy you fight in the game. It's just showing him. Either way, I think this is good, because it's good in general exploration, but whether or not it works on bosses defines how good it is. Because I don't know exactly how good it is, this is my number 2. And this is a guaranteed boost in some way, right? Having another amulet slot. Actually, this could be a big defense boost, because then I could equip the amulet that gives us more capacity, and then I could equip heavier gear. I think this, which I assume gives me damage, is 3rd, and then this is 4th. But they're all amazing, right? So I'm going to go for this first. Let's see what the phase 4 buffs are. And also, like I said, I want this as well, so we'll have to see if this fits in anywhere. I mean, we do have... It would take us 12 nodes total. There's no way we're going to want all 12 of the phase 4 things. Enhanced Fable Arts Attack, don't care. Weapon durability consumption is pretty decent. Natural recovery upon weapon attack. Reduces the amount. That's really good. That's interesting. Because every enemy does this, right? It's especially good against bosses, because the only way to stop their natural recovery is with a fatal attack. At least as far as I've found, the only way is with a fatal attack. So that could potentially just be, like, really good, because every single hit now, the boss is getting slightly less HP back. I think. It depends on, like, how fast stuff comes back and, like, percentages and stuff. In theory, if it comes back in percentages and not flat amounts, then this is just free damage. If it comes back in flat amounts, then technically this is probably going to do nothing most of the time, which is kind of unfortunate. It would only do something if they were to heal back to full. So that's not useful. So the only thing that's maybe useful is this. Perfect guard, regain, recovery. Okay, that's really good, because I noticed that perfect guard doesn't give any health back, and I was kind of curious why it did. Auto charge, pulse cell. That's interesting. But we have so many pulse cells, I don't think that's relevant. So this is really good. Because a lot of times when you get a guard, you're not guaranteed to get all of that guard regained back, and you're probably going to have to block again. So then it puts more emphasis on getting those perfect guards, which we already know we have 2 levels of perfect guard destruction. So perfect guards are really valuable for us already. So this makes them even more valuable. What do we got here? Charge Legion when eliminating enemy is pretty decent. Restores the weapon durability when using that. My question is, does it restore it to full? And if not, how much does it restore it? Kind of relevant. This is always going to be okay, But whether or not it's good depends on if we like enter phase 2 of a fight and we need to both repair our weapon and buff it. All of a sudden buffing it could eliminate the need to repair it, right? That could be really good. Enhances Fable charging upon fatal attacks. It doesn't already do that? That's not useful. Okay, last thing. This is actually tough. There's a few pretty good ones. None of these are any good, though. So literally don't want any of those. Okay, so thinking we just want stuff that makes us more effective in combat first. This seems like a big one. Oh, we already have this, so that's actually okay. But I want that. I'm gonna get this. This one I think just makes us better. It gives us a higher chance to beat a boss faster, essentially. I guess so does the stagger. I'm gonna go with this one though, because this one means we're allowed to make more mistakes. Because we're getting healing off of playing defensive. Yep. That is my decision. Okay. That took a while. But we spent all of our stuff. You know, we respec, we got another quartz. We opened up all the Trinity rooms, but I'm not sure what to do with them. Like, it doesn't seem like we have anything to do with them. Maybe a future riddle will give us a hint as what to do with them. I pretty much know how to get to all of them. And if not, I could maybe look it up or I could run through the area again. But I pretty much remember how to get to each of them pretty quickly. So if we do need to go back, we know how. But I think that's going to do it for this one. Pretty good episode. We explored the whole grand exhibition. Was it called something specific? Gallery. We explored the whole gallery. Seems like a boss is coming up. If I was going to take a guess, it's going to be Victor. Because that's... Belle said there's a guy named Victor who's blocking her from leaving. So that would make sense. Unless there's two bosses in this area. Because there was still that door that needed a specific key that we could not go through yet. So there is that. And that door I don't remember exactly how to get to. I just know it's where that big guy came down. And we could probably figure out how to get there if we needed to. But I assume we'll get the key after this boss. Or we'll get it later on. Who knows? But anyways, that's going to do it for this one. Hopefully you enjoyed. Really long episode. But there was a lot of stuff going on. Lots of upgrades we had to do. But anyways, hopefully you enjoyed. And I will see you next time.